So when she came back to give me the police report, because she had refused to do it priorly, they won't have a chance to alter it. She's by herself. Watch, they'll probably have 2 units today. When just a while ago, I just simply asked for her to be up here. It's Aaron Wood's mother. I've known her since I was a child. Yeah, she works down in another place. So they can't say I was over-threatening or something. It's funny, they always try to demonize me. She told me yesterday, oh, you're sometimes you snap into... No, it's not the case. Or, maybe it's a little bit true because I'm dealing with criminals. Criminals with badges. That's why. That's what that is. I don't just, anybody would be standoffish, alert. Exactly. She should be coming soon. I'm going to record her. Recording. Like the drug dealer up the hill. This one I'm at, criminals. They allowed Greg Fountain deal. Yep. Carrie, I'm not causing no problems.
Okay.
Listen, I just need a little favor. I'll tell you what's going on. So, it's an incident I reported to David Long already. The little Mexican kids that moved in. Yeah, from train. Mm-hmm. They was driving one of them remote controlled like cars real fast around my feet one day, and I mean they kept doing it right underneath my feet. I mean to the point like I'm maybe I'm a different generation. I just believe in respect your elders, right? I mean like I'm a grown up. They don't.
10-year-old?
Huh?
Are you 10-year-old?
No. No, they was driving around my feet, Carrie, and the thing is, I didn't feel good that day. I'm not gonna lie, I was really nauseous. I think it's my pancreas, and I was coming up the hill, and I was coming up the hill. I was pushing my back. I didn't even really feel like pedaling up there. I felt bad. I come up the hill, and I told David Long. I told him the story. They just kept zooming all around my feet, and I'm thinking, there's all this space. There's, I'm not an obstacle course. I mean, I just didn't feel like being run over by this thing. Sure, I was giving you time. Anyway, they kept driving around my feet to the point I exploded that day. I said I don't want to be run over with this thing. And he just kind of went like that. I said, run me over one more time. I said, I'm gonna stomp it to pieces in the middle of the road out here. I mean, I snapped that. I said, run me over. I said, I'm gonna stomp it. I didn't curse. I said, M&F in pieces in the middle of this road. I told David Long about it. Like I said, I didn't feel good that day. I was nauseous. I think it was my pancreas. My diagnosis keep making that. These greasy foods, I think, can affect that. I wasn't doing no drinking. I wasn't drinking that day. I'd been in town and everything. So, cut a long story short. Exactly. Cut a long story short, Carrie, I thank you for responding promptly. I told him I don't have minutes on my phone. I was up there just now, and I went up the hill just minding my own business, checking the mail, and it was one of the Hispanic kids playing football with another kid across the street, and it wasn't the two brothers. It was a white boy playing with a white boy, and he was throwing it, and but I'm not scared to get hit by football, but I don't want to deliberately be hit by nothing. Just another example. I'm coming down. They paused. They waited. But something I caught because I was watching. I don't want to be hit. Like I said, I don't want to be hit. It's the principle. I don't want to be hit. I don't want nothing thrown at me. I'm coming down the hill, and that one kid waited till I got like you would think he was gonna. At first, I said, okay, he's waiting till as soon as I leave, but he went like this, and he went like that almost like right as I'm going by, like he's trying to get a reaction, like he's gonna hit me in the head. Like I said, I'm trying to keep my cool. I'm trying to keep my cool. I'm trying not to be upset or nothing. You know what I mean? So that's why I thought it'd be good.
I'll get out. Okay, so the Hispanic guys. Okay, the White House that just got remodeled.
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay, so you feel that they are deliberately trying to hit you with the football? Was that today?
Well, I ain't saying he was deliberate, but he raised it up like he was gonna hit me in the head.
Okay, but you don't know if he was. Are you sure he didn't pause because he saw you?
No, he went like this, and his shoulder flinched. He acted like he was gonna throw it like right when I came by like this.
Okay. Are they up there now?
They're up there. I would just like them told. It's Alyssa and them. She came to my door the other day demanding my sister come out there, and I told you a while back. Remember, tell them to keep their ass away from there.
Okay.
I'm cursing because I'm upset. The police ain't doing their job, or not. I ain't saying something. Maybe y'all did tell them, but you know their parents are not.
I don't know what David Long told him. I wasn't here.
No, that one day I know I told you to tell Carrie, or I told
Which
you
I
to tell.
did.
I want these parents and grandparents and everything. You know, you don't tell your children it's okay to run around M&F or this. Hey, I had one of them ask me about a vape one day, tell me to go to the store and buy my vape. You know, I don't like that.
Did you?
They're going no, of course not.
Okay.
And then you know, hitting on people's doors, throwing rocks in people's doors. That ain't good racing at all. Exactly. So you know what I'm talking about. She came on my door and I said, my sister's over and she said, where's Asian? I said, she can't come out right now. She said, well, I need her out here. Little that tone of voice, didn't it? And
which one is Arissa? The tall blonde. Which one is Arissa?
Alyssa's the Kaylee's the little blonde haired one.
So the taller one.
See, the funny thing is, I've never caused him any problem. I helped her grandmother get in over there. I went to got her application. She lived by Colonial Apartments, or she lived in the Colonial Apartments. So she lived by our house, is what I'm saying. I went and got that for her, and but no, as far as the threats, Carrie, I don't know. And actually, I'm recording. I already said that there'd be another officer coming. I said, watch, they're trying to make me out dangerous. I don't.
We're not trying to make you out dangerous. I don't know if you watch the news, but there is a lot of officers.
You came to some of that paper everything. You know what I'm saying? By yourself.
Well, Aaron, I don't know what. But when you first approached me yesterday morning, you were angry and you were aggravated and frustrated. So I don't know what your action is going to be today. You know what I mean?
What do you think about? No, I was calm at first, and I asked her a copy of it. I got upset when not because I'm just like.
Okay, but
that gave me a report.
Listen, like all this is, you heard the saying, "Catch your six," right? Okay, well, just watching your back, and that's just the way that we are trained, is to catch each other's back. It doesn't.
I just don't like the police lying on me, Gary.
Well,
Tracy tried to get me put in prison, I guess, saying that I'd made comments and all that. And you know, if I was at this point, let me say, if I did at this point, there is self-defense. It's proven. You understand?
Gotcha.
But that didn't hold up. They took me to the hospital up there, and you know, the police there. You know.
Well, let me ask you, Aaron. Did you, when you were a juvenile, right? You did shoot at the police, right? Did you do time?
I didn't.
Okay, so is it fair to say that we're just going to act with caution?
But
just like you would.
Here's the thing. Listen, I mean, I'll answer that in a wise way. When I first got out of prison, they knew I'd done that, and they treated me great. The cops around here did. None of them bothered me. They knew. But they knew my granddad and everything else. It's when I went to Nashville and came back down here, the police started in.
Okay.
So that had nothing. They said, you know, we'd go to prison. I knew they knew.
And Aaron, we don't know why you're calling us. Why does most people call us? Because they're having a bad day, correct?
Or crime or something.
Or they're having a bad day and
I just don't want to get into it with the parents.
I don't like us. You know, we're just making sure we got each other's back because we don't know what's going on.
All I would like on that is for the kids to respect me. The parents, you yourself, them, Alyssa and all them, there's been a lot of problems with them throwing rocks on people's doors, different. She come over there demanding. Okay. I mean, what am I supposed to do, jump on a little kid? You know I ain't going to do that. No. Where's this going?
I would hope not.
I feel that was a deliberate thing. You know what I feel? I'm going to tell you the truth. I think they were trying to get me to snap off on her where they could have her big tough daddy. He ain't shit, Carrie. I'm not worried about that, man, but I know how to keep pace.
Who's her dad?
I know how to not fall into a snare.
Who's her
He's
dad?
that old redneck. He ain't nothing. I'd turn him upside down. I'd turn him upside down if it was a civil case between me. Okay. If he doesn't have a gun like all the others been given. I done wrote all that and put it down. They was giving informants guns right here. They ain't even informants. They was giving these. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. All right, well, let me go up there and talk to him.
The same thing. I ain't worried about a gun. I'm keeping my wife safe, understandably. Mm-hmm. I feel they wanted me to get into her, say something, then maybe put me in jail, and then.
No one's trying to put me in jail.
And then there's an excuse just because Greg Fountain, that stuff didn't last. I mean, like, it didn't work. He was doing that, and then he come down there, her son come down there harassing me.
I didn't know anything about that. Greg Fountain.
Greg Fountain dealing the dope.
Yeah. As far as I know, they got busted and they're no longer living up there, correct?
Well, what I'm saying, Matt was coming down there, and I told you something about that. Because in fact, I believe a speaker was bought for the kid. Matt, who come down there and harass my dog? Exactly. Okay. The boy, yeah.
I mean, there's a lot of Matt there.
But anyways, cut long story short, I think that was trying to get me into it with him, and then if something happened to my wife, they said, oh, he got into it with the drug dealer in this big dangerous town of Chicago here. Where there's been, what, a couple homicides since this place has been.
A couple's too many. I'm just saying, to me a couple's too many.
But anyway, Carrie, I'm not going to get in a verbal dispute with nobody. I don't, as far as that goes.
Okay.
I'm not ever going to attack a police officer unarmed.
Okay.
I want to be clear on that.
Unarmed.
Unarmed.
Okay, what about armed?
That's
the one we're worried about.
What I'm saying, I mean, I have nothing on me right now. Y'all ain't, I'm not a fool.
What's in that pocket?
I'm not gonna let the police shoot.
We're not trying to shoot you. We don't put our shoes on and say, I want to go shoot.
But I told other cops
today.
that. I seriously have. I said, look, I've told other people. I said, I'm not gonna come at the police, unarmed. I've had a lot of threats my way by Smith County law.
Aaron, the unarmed part don't bother us. It's when you say armed.
Well, I have no guns.
Okay.
As far as that.
Well, that's good. That's good. So this is what we're going to do.
No, it's not good. I need guns to protect myself, but I can't legally carry one.
You're correct.
Because if I had my way, I'd have me a machine gun. I'm telling you what, I'd buy the baddest AK-47. I'm telling you what.
What are you going to do? Just poof, 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 poof?
No, I'm talking about having protection. I'd have body armor and everything else. I ain't lying. I would.
Well, it's really
This is a crazy world,
It's an expensive hobby.
I'm saying it ain't good I can't have a gun, but I'm not allowed to have one. I ain't stupid. I ain't gonna have a gun up there in that apartment.
Okay. So listen, because the storm's getting ready to come.
Yeah, exactly.
You head home. I'll let him know what's going on, and I will head up there and I will talk to them. Okay?
To the two households. You don't mind doing that?
Nope, I've done it before.
That's the right thing me doing, right?
Yes. I will
I will
go up and talk to him.
Compton called me a snitch. He called me a snitch. He said, he said, oh, Nashville. He said, you snitching. He said, you get in trouble. What am I supposed to go do? Get into it with this household? That's what he wanted.
Aaron, I'll go up and take care of it. All right, but go beside on him. All right, you might get blown off your back or your bike.
I'm that skinny, Carrie.
I don't know. It might be strong today.
Yeah,
Strong.
Okay, well, I appreciate it, okay? So no, if I was threatening, would I have been arrested if I'd made a threat or something? They lying. Sure, they say I was acting threatening. Man, no wonder. You heard what I told her, straight to her face.